The UK government has started applying tariffs on exports from Ghana today. Now, this is despite an earlier agreement to waive the charges due to ongoing discussions to finalize a bilateral trade deal. Joy Business understands that tariffs were applied this morning when goods from Ghana arrived in London today. Some local firms have said that this will end up making them less competitive, a development that will affect their market share. I'll be speaking with George Poe, who is Corporate Affairs Manager at banana exporting firm Golden Exotics. First, this report on UK's U-turn on an initially agreed tariff waiver.
Last Friday, the Trade Minister Alain Tremantin and his UK counterpart Les Truss initiated an interim agreement, or call it consensus. This is expected to ensure that exports from Ghana to the UK market will not attract any extra tariffs. The move was to allow the two countries to finalize talks and a new bilateral trade agreement between the two countries. However, in a surprise move, the UK government went back to amend the statement covering the interim agreement, saying that the engagement with the Ghanaian government is still ongoing and the pact will not be in place come January 1, 2021. This should mean that the trade terms between the two countries will be supervised by the World Trade Organization rules, meaning that tariffs will be applied on all exports to the UK market as well as the same to the Ghanaian market. But for the Ghanaian firms that export to the UK market, this will make their goods and products expensive compared to their peers, thereby making them less competitive. The move has forced some of these firms in Ghana to cut down on their exports, a move that will lead to some layoffs and even possible shutdown of their business here in Ghana. This is because these manufacturing firms are yet to fully recover from the shocks of COVID-19 on their operations. The quota-free duty-free deal has kept most of these firms in operations for a long while. Ghana has currently been forced to negotiate a new trade deal with UK following the full implementation of Brexit. Ghana currently has a duty-free, quota-free deal with all countries in the EU market.
George Poe, Corporate Affairs Manager with Golden Exotics, joins me for a conversation on this. Good to see you on the program tonight. We'll come to the impact of this tariff charges on your operations, but I just wanted to find out first, if you've made any transactions today, what has been your experience? I think you may have to unmute, sir. We cannot hear you.
Yeah, sorry.
Great.
Sorry, thank you for having me. Yeah, so the shipment that we did towards the end of last year arrived yesterday at Portsmouth, and we cleared them. They were subjected to tariffs.
And so what has changed in terms of the charges?
No, we will have to pay the tariffs before we clear them, because we have to deliver the goods tariffs paid. And this is totally different from the hitherto situation, which was a quota-free, duty-free situation. So we are coming from zero tariffs to now to pay for £95 for each ton, which translates for us to around $2 per box of bananas. And so that makes a huge difference for us, because our margins are only around 40 cents per box.
And so tell me a bit more about how Golden Exotics is affected by these charges.
The understanding we have is that the UK and Ghana are very close to reaching agreements, and the feeling is that the decision should be arrived at very quickly. If that is the case, we have reduced volumes to ensure that the impact is not significant. That will not be too much, but if it continues for a while, that will be pretty difficult, because it will affect our competitiveness on the market, which means that we might lose market share. And we supply some of the top supermarkets in the UK, and these are businesses we have developed very expensively over a long period of time, and we don't want to lose market share.
So the report that just aired before we came to you mentioned the fact that local firms fear that they're going to be less competitive because of what is happening right now. Can you explain that further? Why you feel that you're going to be less competitive with the onset of the tariffs? And what are you hearing from your counterparts who also export to the UK?
Well, I think in Africa, I think 3 countries export bananas. That's Cameroon, Ghana, and Ivory Coast. Cameroon and Ivory Coast have already reached a deal with the UK where they continue to export duty-free, quota-free. So this, for the period that this situation continues, we will be disadvantaged because we will be paying tariffs. So that's where the competition issue comes in.
Great. And I'm just going through, I think, reaction from Fair Trade on what's happening right now. It says that the lack of agreed trade deal with Ghana means banana farmers will face tariffs. And so let's talk about the value chain. How does it affect from production to export now that these tariffs are in place?
Yeah, so we are one of the largest suppliers of fair trade bananas. Almost all bananas produced from Ghana is fair trade certified. And so that it goes into the niche markets in the UK. So what this means is that buyers of our products will have to pay more because the tariff cost will have to pass on, if it continues. But the understanding is that agreement might be reached pretty soon, so the impact may not be that significant. But what that means is that our buyers will have to pay a little more. And fair trade products are premium products, so it will be already more expensive than the average banana. So if they have to pay extra over above the premium prices, that becomes significant and have to go seriously against the volumes that we can sell.
Okay. And so also monitoring the wires, the BBC reporting that some specialist online retailers in various EU countries have said they will no longer deliver to the UK addresses because of the tax changes that we are talking about. So pretty much it's a situation across board. I mean, everybody is feeling the heat of Brexit. And so like you mentioned, we are hopeful that there will be a positive outcome to the discussions that we are told discussions are ongoing right now. Is that what we expect?
Yeah, we are hoping that will be done sooner than later so that the impact will be less.
Okay. George Poe, Corporate Affairs Manager, Golden Exotics, thanks so much for sharing with us what your business has gone through today and your expectations as Ghana and the UK discuss how to maneuver this bilateral agreement so that both sides benefit from whatever trade deal that they are able to fashion out.